A Don should never wear shorts, but Don Robertson does, and he was wearing them in his wee referee shorts, and he gave a straight red card to Dujon Sterling in the Rangers Aberdeen game. And today we're going to discuss, was it a clear red, or no, was it never?
Well, I think even Tony Soprano could have probably made a better decision with this call. We put up a poll, did Dujon Sterling deserve to be sent off in Rangers 2-1 win against Aberdeen? And 72% of you people believe no. It was never a red card, with 28% believing yes, clear red card after 637 votes. Like, I thought the referee got it wrong. I think Don Robertson made a mistake here. For me, it was definitely a foul. It was definitely a card, but I think he produced the wrong colour of card. I mean, it's not the worst decision. I've seen some Rangers fans suggest that this is like one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's the wrong decision. But I can almost see why he would give a red, even though I don't think it is a red. But for me, it's not, definitely not the worst decision I've ever seen, but the wrong one nonetheless. However, I kind of do respect the fact that he stuck by his decision a little bit.
Yep.
Because normally we just see the referees constantly change. And after watching the Rangers rabble last night, looks like a lot of Rangers fans actually agree with this decision that it was a red card. So, I mean, he comes in really fast, he's reckless, I guess he's out of control. I thought what saved Dujon Sterling was, though, that his studs were down and he barely made any contact. Now, had the studs been shown, had they been high, had he made any contact, like ankle or above them, 100% for me, this could have, been a really nasty challenge and could have led to an injury. But like I say, the studs were down. He almost pulled it at the last minute. Yeah, he catches his toe. I think it's a yellow, but Don Robertson thought it was a red.
I think without VAR, it is a red. I say without VAR, I think I can understand why Don Robertson thinks it's a red, right? But the reality is, I wouldn't label it as never a red card, because I think in real time, we all thought it was a red. The stadium thought it was. I'm not saying everyone in the stadium, but like the commentators, like, oh, the Kenny Miller went, oh, Scooby-Doo. And for me, Don Robertson must have thought the tackle was bad enough that even upon reviewing it, he thought, well, that's why I gave it as a red. But he looked at it for quite a long time. Do you think Don Robertson realised he caught him on the foot? Or do you think initially he thought he caught him quite high and that's why he gave it? Or do you think he literally looked at the replays and went,
well, it doesn't really matter what he initially thought. What matters is he got to see the replay, he got to see the angles, he got to see where the contact actually was, and he decided to stick by his decision. Bit of a strange one. I was sure that once they looked at it, he would overrule it, overturn it, but he didn't. So it is what it is. Look, there's no point talking about it anymore because Don Robertson's made his decision. The main thing here is to see what you guys...
I've heard if you look at replays a wee bit more, you might give it.
Right,
like Chris Boyd said. No, but I get it.
Well, if that's the case, Chris Sutton have been replaying this all night.
I like, referees that do stick by their decisions. You never get it, though. But what I don't like is, like, Sutton coming out and saying, well, I think it's a yellow, I don't think it's a red. But I like the fact they stuck with the decision. What, you like the fact they stuck with the wrong decision? I can acknowledge the fact, yeah, you know what? It's rare to see a referee stick with his decision, but is it a good thing if it's wrong?
Yeah, it's wrong to us, but maybe to the referee it's right.
Yeah.
I highly doubt the referees looked at it and went, you know what, I think I've got this wrong, but I'm going to stick with it anyway. Maybe it's 50-50. Maybe the referee didn't think he made a, in your words, clear and obvious mistake. So therefore, maybe that's why he didn't rescind the red card. But anyway, let's see what you guys
think. That's
probably
what it is.
Well, there you go, huh? Clear and obvious.
But it's just a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Your favourite 3 words.
Archie Sunderland says, it's a fast challenge. Although not that high, you cannot do that. Reckless. Fair play to the ref for sticking to his decision. Fair enough.
I thought it was very fast. I mean, that's what when it first came in, it was like a bullet train. But James studs are down.
James Percy says, you should have asked, should Duke have been sent off? Here, mate, there's a poll on the channel, right? So if you want to go for just because we uploaded this in this order.
That pisses me off, man. People think we're constantly biased. Oh, why don't you make a poll on this or a poll on that? It's like, we do make polls, right? It's not like we just are against one team or against the other. I mean, we make polls on everything, so...
Well, no, let's be honest, right? If we're going to be biased towards one team between Rangers and that, it's going to be Rangers, right? I support Rangers. You support Hearts, therefore you don't really care. But the end of the day is... Why? I mean, what are you?
The reason I didn't put a poll up for the Duke is because you can't get a good incident. You can't get a good angle of the.
Wait, did you not put the Duke one up?
No, you can't get a good angle of the set. I put up the handball.
Oh, the handball.
But you can't get a good incident. You can't get a good angle of the incident. Like, it didn't show you any replays. So, and
you know what, James A. Percy, we might put it up. If I can get a replay of it, but they didn't even talk about it. That's what I don't like, though, right?
I think Duke just fell and happened to unintentionally get in the way.
No, but see the way they're putting so much emphasis like on these two handballs at the end, right? And I think they were clutching at straws, like Boyd said. But why would they not check the Duke incident? Like they checked the Duke.
Well, second yellow, so they can't really check it anyway.
No, I don't mean check it during the game. I mean after the game. Like, why is the pundits not going? Well, could Duke have been sent off for this on Sterling? Like, why was that never brought up? Because I mean, Aberdeen going down to 10 men does change the game.
You can argue that's not really. He didn't get sent off, so therefore it's not that game changing. Dujon actually getting sent off is the game changer. Aberdeen, if they had got sent,
so you think it's not even worthy of them talking about?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying out of the three incidents, it's the least worthy one to talk about because it didn't happen, it wasn't given, therefore it didn't affect the game.
It didn't happen and it wasn't given, so everything, even if it's clear. Ah, come on, I don't think that's the logic we need to go down.
No, it is.
There's some howlers that's not given. You said it didn't change. It could have changed the game. We don't know that. Kevin Street says the same referee who went against VAR last night was the same one who was quite happy to agree with VAR to cancel Roof's goal against him at Ibrox. Even with the corrupt referees and SFA doing everything in their power to stop us winning the league, it will make it even sweeter than when we do. So yeah, Kevin hinks that the SFA are against Rangers. What do you think about that? Think the SFA are against Rangers or?
I mean, if they were against Rangers, they had a perfect opportunity to give Aberdeen a penalty in the last minute, and they didn't, so.
There you go. Blair Meikle says if Sterling's is a red for standing on Don's player's toe, then the Don's player that tackled Silva should have got a red too. I can't even remember that tackle on Silva.
No, I can't remember it.
Did he get? Actually, I think he got a yellow, so. But again, I don't think it was as bad as Sterling's, if I'm being honest. Stephen Roberts said he slipped into the challenge. FFS. So. Again, I get the whole slipped thing, but
I can accept
if you slip and I mean, look at Roof against Slavia Prague. I mean, he was going for the ball, but he big boot at the guy right in the dome.
I can accept people thinking that Sterling's isn't a red card, but why do we need to compare it to tackles that fucking clearly aren't? I'm pretty sure even Clement says that if Sterling's is a red, then Duke should have got a red for his, the aerial one where he was in there. It's like, come on.
Yeah, he's
comparing situations that aren't even similar.
Duke's is a yellow. You should have talked about the Duke tripping up one. At least he has half an argument there, not the elbow. There's no intent. As Joe Lewis said, it was a straight arm, right? He's jumping for the ball and he's caught him. You can tell when someone goes in for the kill with the elbow. Tripster 2011 says Templosion incoming, and the boy Brand says he's caught his toe with 1 foot while slipping. I'm not sure how a red is justified. Yeah, you know what? I think it's split the opinions here, but I think it's referee's preference. We can think Don Robertson's an agent for Celtic or whatever, and Neil Warnock's an agent for Rangers, but I think it's simply just on the referee. I think a different referee doesn't give this. I think so.
Agreed, aye.
I think with it's. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video of Fog Football. I'm sure there'll be more controversy tonight in Wednesday's fixtures. 4 games. That means double the amount of action tonight. But anyway, till next time, Fog Football signing out and peace.